So wait, you're telling me dust builds up on combines? Who would have ever guessed that? Good morning, everybody. Just greased up the tractor. Eli, oh, where's he? Over there, blowing off the combine, as I just showed. We're getting ready to start another day here. I cut it short last night because we had other things to do, and yeah, it happens. So we got all the turn rows off this field picked off. So now all we have are straight shots, east and west, north and south. So we're gonna try and have a good day, hopefully 100, 120 acres. We'll see how it goes. He's gonna get my office space all dusty. Dang it. Yeah, one more. Here we go. Pop this off. Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. It's a little dirty. Could be worse. Hey, you got a dirty filter, young man. Yeah. Oh, actually use a little bit. I had to throw some in there. So, hey Kyler, do you think if I give him a nickel, he'll do mine also?
I think you might tell us to shove it.
Might just be rude, wouldn't it?
But that's Eli.
All right. Well, the combine's ready to roll. This old girl's ready to roll. One truck's here. Other truck's here. Third one's on its way from the elevator. Let's go pick some corn. I'm gonna say, by the way that looks, I didn't quite make it here in time. Oops. You know, you really don't see the necessity for side hill combines, and you can't really get an appreciation for the slope of this and kind of the curvature until you get up in scenarios like this, to where it'd be really nice to level out your machine. Not gonna lie. I know talking about pesticides and all that kind of stuff is a pretty touchy subject, but we got this tree, and you can see way down there, there's another tree that are just out in the middle of the field. It's down here in the middle of everything. Those trees get sprayed right, we spray right up to the edge of those trees as we spray our crops throughout the year. And they both thrive every single, every year they put on big full leaves and just as alive as any other tree there is, but they're out in the middle of the field. Just goes to show that we farmers, we don't try to hurt the environment. We don't try and hurt trees. We don't hate trees. So I guess the question is, well, what's the point of that little rant? The point is that we as farmers, we're not trying to hurt the environment. I mean, we make our living off of the environment from what the crops produce, about how well our ground does. So I know a lot of folks don't like the idea of using pesticides, but trust me, there's a lot of restrictions, there's a lot of regulations, what can and cannot happen. So and if we look to our right, kids,
You will too, because you're curious.
ah, shut up, Randy. You will see a couple of eagles. So not only are we farming, we're also covered in freedom. Hey Eli, those eagles are wanting to know where our American flags are. Why aren't there any on the tractor and on the combine?
Because you haven't ordered them yet.
Oh, so it's my fault? Also, I didn't mean to say shut up, Randy. You know I love you. Picking corn here, and you look off to the west, and I see a dark patch. I'm gonna guess that ain't good when you see black smoke like that coming from the neighbor's field. I'm gonna guess something bad's is going down. We probably should take a look at that. Yeah, that really doesn't look too good. So, it turns out that smoke that we were seeing earlier was just a wood pile. It's awfully dark burning wood pile, I guess. That's all that was. Oh well. The hawks and the eagles really like us. I've already seen one hawk. Well, here's the explanation for that. Whenever we harvest these fields, of course, the mice, rats, rabbits, whatever you name it out here, small woodland creature that might be living out here amongst the corn, they get spooked out and they have to run to other areas to find cover, and a lot of times the hawks and the eagles capitalize on that. Am I the only one that thinks it's kind of satisfying seeing combine harvest? Like, look at that, just nice smooth lines, everything in a row. Maybe I'm just kind of weird, I don't know. A lot of people may wonder, like, hey, what is the actual duty of, like, the wagon operator? So what do you do? I mean, what's the purpose? So the purpose is to get the grain from him right there over to the trucks, which are over that hill over there. That's the purpose of my job, to get it there as fast as possible, efficiently as possible, so that he never has to stop moving. The more the combine can move, of course, the more you can get done. So that's the goal of the wagon operator. Not to mention, really, wagon operator, most important job. Eli may think that he has the most important job in the harvest crew. Just not true. That's just not true. Auger wagon operator, definitely the most important job. Definitely the most strenuous, most stressful. It takes a lot out of you. Requires a lot of patience, perseverance, stamina, intellectual brain power. It's because I gotta think, okay, he's this full now, where do I have to go to meet to where he's gonna be full the next time, so that he doesn't have to wait when he puts his auger out. The moment he puts his auger out, I'm there. Boom. Without driving all over the field, because if you look across this field here, you can see all the stalks, the rows of stalks across there. That's how I judge how much I'm driving around. I don't want to drive around any more than I absolutely have to. So keep it limited, keep the compaction out of the soil, don't waste a bunch of fuel, don't waste a bunch of time, don't tear things up, which sometimes is harder. Well, it's sometimes easier said than done, because I like to go fast, kind of, it just doesn't always work out. But I don't know any other way to say it, but auger wagon operator is kind of a big deal. I'm gonna say it. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I'm a pretty humble guy. That's the way it is. Oh, really important part that I also forgot. Everything that happens out here that is bad is the wagon operator's fault. Never fails. Hey, combine broke in half. Wagon operator's fault. Hey, that grain's on the ground. Wagon operator's fault. Hey, I need to stop and use the restroom. Wagon operator's fault that the combine has to stop. Don't know how that's my fault when biologically that's your issue. It's just the way it is out here. Here is a prime example. If you look, you can see just a little bit of grain starting to come up in the hopper, which means that he's probably 3/4 full. Yeah, you can see his flashing lights. So when he gets to be about right there, he's gonna kick his auger out. And I'm gonna be right here to speed up there and whip around and get underneath the auger so that I can take the grain away from him. See? It's like rocket science, except twice as hard. See? What did I tell you? Little bump. It's the little excitements, you know. You gotta take what you can get out here. Oh, there's a washout, and there's gonna be another washout right there. Whew. Here's a pretty good one. About 5.5. Yeah, it's supposed to be going 6, but it's not. 5.5. It's using all the power she's got. And I'm not even fully loaded. She needs some more ponies. She needs about 80 more ponies. y'all want to see a farmer's hack? Not only does your auger work for unloading grain, but it also can work for trimming trees if you leave it out too far and take off all the branches on dead limbs hanging over the edge of the field. See? 2 birds, 1 big stone.
That sounds like a job for another time. I'll just deal with it tonight, but in the morning I'll fuck with it.